Hi, hello, it's Nikki and welcome to my messy bookshelves. So today I thought that I would do the quarter year freakout tag. This tag was created by Roisen's Reading. I hope I said that right. And I was given a shout out by Shelly at Shelly's Swearing in her edition of this video. So I count that as a tag. So I thought it would be fun to do this tag because it really illustrates how I feel right now. We are done with a quarter of the year, and I think all of us have that moment where we freak out a little bit about what we have and have not accomplished so far. So prompt number 1, how many books have you read so far? So I have completed 21 books. However, I am just about to finish number 22, I think, today, but because I was going to wait until I was finished with that this evening to film this video, but since everyone kind of left me alone here in the house, I thought it would be a good time to film this video. So enough rambling. Prompt number 2, have you found a book you think might be a 2024 favorite so far? If not, what was your favorite book that wasn't quite 5-star? So the book that so far has been my favorite is actually one that I finished just a few days ago, and that is Piranesi by Susanna Clarke. And this one was one that I heard so many mixed reviews about. People either love or hate this book. So I happen to love it, and I really enjoyed the strangeness of the whole thing, and I will probably discuss it more in my April wrap-up. However, I could not go without mentioning the book that I am about to finish today, and that is The Ogress and the Orphans by Kelly Barnhill. This book is well on its way to becoming my favorite book of the year, period. This book is delightful so far, and I am loving it. I don't even want to put it down right now, but I did to film this video. The next prompt number 3, any 1-star or least favorite books so far. So I actually have 2. A lot of stuff is from this month too. I have some of my best reading and some of my worst reading this month. The first one that didn't quite hit it for me, the more that I think about it, I did say that I enjoyed it when I did my weekly wrap-up. But the more I think about it, the more dissatisfied I am with this book. And that is The Maid by Nita Prose. So this book, it was good. It was fine. I wouldn't say it's a 1-star book for me, but I really was expecting so much more from the way people talked about it. And the whodunit was kind of obvious, and the protagonist was not as involved in solving the crime as I would have liked in a typical whodunit. The next book was not one that I read this month. I think I read this in January, but that's Howl's Moving Castle, another book that people love. The movie is good. I did not hate this book. I enjoyed it, but I really didn't see what all the hype was about. Like, it was good. It was okay. Prompt number 4, the most read genre so far. I think that would have to be mystery, but I also think that that would be due to the fact that not only did I read The Maid, but I also read several Agatha Christie's this year so far, or reread some Agatha Christie's. Number 5, a book that surprised you. That would have to be another book that I read this month, and that was The Castle of Otranto, which I did enjoy. I just was expecting something different, just from the constant chatter about this book and how it is the first Gothic novel. I expected it to be way more Gothic-y and moody and such, so it was good, but it wasn't quite what I was expecting. Prompt number 6, a book that's come out in 2024 that you want to read but haven't yet. So this one hasn't come out yet. I think it comes out in September, but Somewhere Beyond the Sea by TJ Klune solely based on the fact that it is the sequel to The House on the Cerulean Sea, which was one of my favorite books in the last couple of years. I still have not finished Under the Whispering Door, but I will eventually. But The House on the Cerulean Sea, going back to that world and that family, I'm here for it. Another book would be a nonfiction, and this is solely because I have watched, goodness, what was it called? I can't remember. It was a series on Netflix about an art heist. So I was scrolling and came across a book called The Art Thief by Michael Finkel, and that book is following one of the most famous art thieves in history. And I apologize if you can hear my pups in the background. But yeah, that is a nonfiction choice. Prompt number 7. One goal that you made that you're succeeding at. I think that I have been doing fairly well at reading more nonfiction. I've read at least 4 or 5 this year so far. And I would like to continue reading more nonfiction. And I apologize, my pups are over there fighting with each other. Prompt number 8. One goal you made that you need to focus on. And that would be reading more off of my shelves. I think all readers have this issue, and that would be trying to clear off the unread books off of your shelves. Either getting rid of them, donating them. Okay, going back to prompt number 8, which is one goal you made that you need to focus on. And I think that many readers can agree with me that that would be trying to read more off of my shelves and clear off some of the unread books that are sitting there haunting us year after year. I've been doing that, and that's actually one of my main goals for the month of May, is to tie up some loose ends and finish things that I've started and such. But I would like to read some books that have been sitting there for a while, particularly some of the classics that I have on my shelves. So that would be a goal that I would like to focus on. And question number 9. Some new to you booktubers or bookstagrammers for 2024. I cannot for the life of me think of bookstagrammers. I follow a ton, but I can't remember names. But booktubers, there are a ton, and I've mentioned many of these creators before, and I would mention Shelly herself. She has a wonderful channel, and I love how she is reading One Piece, which is near and dear to my family's heart. Pat with Book Chat from Pat, Art at Bookshelf Odyssey, Graham at Graham Matthews, Another Bibliophile Reads, Mystery and Mayhem. I have been loving all of their videos. I just love how everybody has such different reading tastes, and yet still you will find readers that typically read stuff that you don't read that will mention something that you love, and that is awesome when you see that. So yeah, that is the quarter year freakout. And if you've made it to the end of this video, I thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.